can't have a good isekai without a bit of slavery. It's just, why is this a trope? When did this become a staple of isekai anime? I swear to God, if I see one more anime with slavery, ooh, slavery. Now this is a good shit.
Yo, me and Thorfinn are our ancestors. He's just like me for real.
You nasty.
Hey, if you made this far and you haven't already, drop a sub on channel, like, full reaction, full discussion. That's going to be here. Also, Patreon, link in the description. Gigguk reactions coming up next. Talk about said nasty cast is man behind the cam director here with another Gigguk reaction. Winter Anime 2013 in a nutshell. Yo, so as you know, I'm a reactor on YABOYROCKLEE's channel, and we did a lot of winter anime, boy. We did a lot of them. Now, we haven't covered all of them, so you already know what the look read. If I see something that I think we're gonna watch, I'm gonna just have to look the other way. Y'all can enjoy it. No reaction, I'll come right back. But we watched a lot of them. Right now, I think what I'm liking the most is Tomo-chan and Revo, Revolution of Princess and some shit. It's a shawty show. It's two shawties, bro. It's two shawties. You know what I mean? So this one, as you see, I got excited. That's my daughter, yo. Anais is my daughter, bro. That's my daughter. We gotta protect her at all costs. We gotta make sure she gets to her dream, bro. No spoilers allowed in the comments though, because a lot of the shows we're actively watching, we're not actually like caught up on it fully. So yeah. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of winter anime in 2013. I'm trying to think of what else is running right now. Blue Lock. Oh. Blue Lock! Fire, right? Even my hero for this season has been slapping. So I'm excited to jump into this. It's one of my first times I'm actually watching anime when he drops this. So I'm a little extra giddy. We're gonna see what's popping though. So if you made this far and you haven't already, drop a sub, drop a like, whole thing's gonna be here. Also, Patreon link in the description. Really want you to go to the Patreon, because on my Patreon, I also react to anime over there. Uncut, unfiltered, never come to YouTube. But you guys go check that out so you see a little bit of base of anime that I have outside of you know, just reactions here. Gigguk reaction, winter 2013 anime coming up next. Hey, just a quick thank you to all the subs on the channel. You members of the Nasty Cast are the driving force that makes all this possible. Catch Director Nasty on Reddit, Patreon, and all other socials in the description below with links. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks again.
Remember the good old days where we could follow every anime being released?
Yes.
I don't. You thought you didn't have enough time to follow fall 2022 anime? Well, introducing winter 2023, where we've added an extra 12 shows on top of how many fall had. That's an extra full season of anime per week. We've got a whole 54 new anime this season. So
Jesus.
I'm sure we got some quality stuff, right? Let's see if we got more Isekai, a lot of Isekai, Spy X, Dream Daddy, Girls Thirst Over Man's Best Friend. Okay, now we're talking. Nier has one of the most hard-hitting stories in the history of video games. An incredible, profound, introspective tale exploring philosophy, consciousness that will make you question the meaning of life itself.
I didn't play
Let's
the
see
game.
How Nier fans are appreciating this incredible story.
This fucking video is so cool. It looks like he's actually in a video game. I grew up playing Dave Mira and riding bikes, and this looks exactly like the game did, and it's managed to like sync up perfectly, and it just, I don't know how he accuracy of the it's perfect.
Yo, that's accurate, very accurate. Tomo-chan is fire, bro. Vinland's been fire too. Ooh, I forgot about all these. Damn.
Obviously, it's the strawberry one, but there's...
That's such a basic fucking bitch answer.
All right,
as long
you
as
want
it's
a
not
real
brown
answer,
sugar.
Joey?
Yes.
The 2002 tie-in merch Pop-Tarts that came out for the Spider-Man movie.
What,
If you
what
want...
are you saying?
What?
Dumb bloody fun, and this show about a group of betrayed samurai taking revenge on their revengees called Revengers seems to be exactly that. Gen the Butcher Urabuchi is back, baby. We got the blood, we got the action, we got the violence. We don't got Tokyo in the name. That's probably why more people aren't watching this. If you like your anime with a spice of revenge on the side, just look at how hard this guy gets revenged.
Revenge.
Oh my god.
Damn, that guy did some revenge.
Lamperouge.
At this point, I'm just convinced some isekai are AI generated, because there is no way
Nah,
the reincarnation
deadass.
of the strongest exorcist in another world isn't a title written by
What?
ChatGPT. Black hair, overpowered protag, a harem, that fucking scene where they go to magic school and everyone's surprised the main character can do magic without any incantation.
Oh,
This has it all.
God.
Or, wait, are we missing something?
There it
There
is.
it is! Can't have a good isekai without a bit of slavery.
Yo,
Why is this a trope?
during Black History Month too, these damn Isakais and their goddamn slave-loving bullshit.
There it is! Can't have a good isekai without a bit of slavery. It's just, why is this a trope? When did this
I
become
don't
a
even
staple
know.
of isekai anime? I swear to God, if I see one more anime with slavery, ooh, slavery. Now this is the good shit. Then they start with back to studio method.
Yo, alright, 2 reasons. One, slavery, and then it's Vinland. So for a moment, I'm excited, and I'm both horrified. Because I'm like, who the fuck says, slavery, right? On one hand, on the other hand, it's like, yo, Vinland's fire, though. And yo, me and Thorfinn, our ancestors, he's just like me for real.
A trope. When did this become a staple of isekai anime? I swear to God, if I see one more anime with slavery, ooh, slavery. Now this is the good shit. Vinland Saga is back with Studio Mappa this time.
This is
On
the
their
good
way
shit, he
collecting
says.
Every single anime franchise to ever exist. They seem to be doing an excellent job taking the mantle from Studio Wits once again. This looks like it's truly gonna do justice to the legendary source material. Stardew Valley. Alright, we also got... Fuck, how many more sequels do we have here? Tokyo Revengers 2, Nagatoro's Second Attack,
Yes.
Bungo Stray Dogs 4, Rising of the Shield Lolly 2,
Didn't watch
Inspector
it.
2, Danmachi 4. I think
Yes.
there are more sequels in this one season than all the anime in some older seasons, but all that doesn't matter because Anos the Giga Chad Vortigode has returned to take his crown once more. Oh, I don't know, he doesn't seem that different from every isekai protagonist. Oh, I'm sorry, how many other anime protagonists do you know that's won a war, had his first kiss, killed a guy with a heartbeat, got his own harem,
Yes.
is the strongest in the world, had 10,000 kids when he was 1 month old? Well, looks like we got some
Dead.
fairy slaves this time.
Fairy
Gentlemen and
slaves.
ladies, are we not all tired of slavery in our fantasy anime?
Yes.
Do we not all agree? Slavery is bad?
Yes.
Well, have no fear. I shall put a stop to this endless cycle of slavery. And how are you gonna do that? With more slavery. Well, it looks like worker fairy. That's what they call it.
No,
That's
come
totally
on.
different. She's innocent. Just look at her innocently buying this fairy in a market that traffics fairies.
Such a bargain and proper nice as well.
Honestly, though, that aside, it's good to see more shoujo anime coming out now.
Yeah.
This looks gorgeous. I'm loving
Gigguk
the
is
watercolor
wild
style
for
background and
dropping a
character
slavery
design. If
video
you're
of
one of
Black
the many
History Month,
OG
but
starved shoujo
I'm here
fans in the
for it.
modern day, this might be one for you.
Tomo-chan is fire. True quality.
Arrested.
It's starting.
Yo,
The era
June
of
really did
tomboys
get
is
arrested.
upon us. Short hair?
Finally.
Check. Cute fangs? Check. Muscles? Check. Neuron activation? Double check.
Yes.
Man here wishes to join our church of tomboys today.
I wanna
Just
join.
utter the holy phrase.
Love the kind of woman that can kick my ass.
Girls, if you think the worst
Yes.
thing he can say is no, we got Tomo-chan is a girl. A tomboy, so friendly, so completely overpowering. She gets bro-zoned. This looks pretty cute, actually. You could have just said
It's
this was
fire.
Tomboy Nozaki-kun, and that's all you needed to say, baby. We got assassination classroom, except the girls try to become spies in an organization based entirely around cute anime girls. I like to call this aesthetic. Wait, this isn't a gacha game adaptation? You know, after this recall, I'm getting a bit concerned now about just how many
Nah, it's
nations have
recoiled.
decided to put their entire national security on the back of adorable anime girls. When Kaguya-sama first aired, it asked the question, what happens if two tsunderes like each other? But now, the ice guy and his cool female colleague asks, what happens if two kuderes like each other? And I think I have the answer. Black holes with the mass of our sun will take 10,000 billion
What?
billion
What's this
years
Gucci-
to evaporate 0.0000001% of its mass. Meaning, black holes will be around for more years after the last star has died than there are atoms in the observable universe. They
How
will
did we
be
get here?
the oldest furthest thing left in the dying universe. Only second to these two getting a step closer to confessing.
Oh my god. All that?
Jumping straight off the Spy X Family hype train, we have Buddy Daddy showing what would happen if John Wick had a bring your daughter to work day. This is kind of like Spy X Family, except Anya's parents aren't casually bringing her along while they murder groups of people or assassinating her biological dad right in front of her. This is a family-friendly show, right?
Oh,
Ignoring
Lord.
this 4-year-old's incoming repressed trauma, this one's pretty cute actually, and a lot of that is down to how good of a job they're doing at portraying this kid. I think they did an even better job than Anya, making her feel like a kid. Forget your perfectly crafted birth rate fixing anime daughters. This is the real deal, because sometimes she's just an annoying little shit, ain't she?
Oh!
I want to apologize.
The ultimate equalizer.
Trigun was probably one of the first anime you watched.
I did.
I couldn't be more excited to see this reimagining from Studio Orange. You got a
7th grade
sci-fi
summer
setting of Dune meets Clint Eastwood, some good old-fashioned spaghetti western action. Vash is just as goofy and charismatic as ever. For all the radical changes they've made compared to the originals, I've enjoyed the first few episodes immensely. Now let's talk about 3D. Once again, Studio Orange is proving why they are the king of 3D anime. You can say you don't dig the style, but you can't say that this is a badly animated show. The insane dynamic action shots, the character animations, and little micro expressions they have. Nothing feels rigid or stiff. For a 3D show, this looks more expressive than most 2D anime. On a purely visual front, Studio Orange have upped their game once again, continuing to break all preconceptions about CGI anime. My only concern is if this style will be able to capture the darker sides of the story, if it is even remotely following what came before. Oh, I recognize that city from anywhere. This is a fantasy anime. Let's see what's going on in this fantasy world. What the fuck? We got a group of fantasy misfits that have been thrown out of their original groups to band together to create an outcast group. And I don't know why I find this so amusing, but the main protagonist's name is Nick. Yes, Nick. I don't know why I find that so funny. And here
it's
we
just
have
Nick.
The Hall of Fame of the most
Isn't
iconic
kind of
anime
American
characters of all time. Goku, Naruto, Saitama. Fucking Nick, innit? If you ever think you're finding romance in life, remember this guy just snagged the prettiest girl in class who shows up at his door, cleans his room, takes care of him, and cooks him the perfect meals every day, and all he had to do was give her an umbrella.
What?
That's it!
It should have been me!
Yeah!
That was just a joke. That's not me. I'm in a happy relationship, and this is way too pure and wholesome for my tastes. Just look at how innocently she takes care of him and cooks for him and cleans for him. Disgusting. This relationship is so wholesome. No guy would ever want that in their own lives. Okay, Sydney, you can put the gun away now. Oh, here we go. Genre. Now we're talking. That
somebody told me about this
pure.
one too.
I've seen enough Nagatoro to know where this is going. Wait a minute. This is just more wholesome! Is there absolutely this season? Come on, it must be somewhere. Oh boy, it's time for the era of 2B horniness to enter the anime community. Nier Automata is one of the most beloved action JRPGs of modern times, so a lot of fans will be watching this closely with judging eyes, and so far, it's pretty good. The action looks decent, they are doing my gal 2B justice in every department, the CG even looks really good. For a PS2 game, it seems like this is on course for a decent adaptation so far. But Nier has one of the most profound and amazing video game experiences of all time, but part of the reason it works is because the creator is a fucking madman. So much of Nier's insane experience is tied to the crazy way Yoko Taro decided to integrate it into the gameplay. You complete the game, he forces you to replay it not once but twice to get the full story. It has 26 possible endings. Some of the shit in here is even out there for a lot of gamers, so I'm not sure how well the Nier Automata experience can be translated to a TV series. But either way, I'll be very curious to see how they continue to adapt. Oh, this must be that secret anime original ending. 2 years ago, Studio Bind blasted onto the scene with Mushoku Tensei, and this season they are back with Oshimai, which is unironically, and perhaps a bit worryingly, one of the best animated shows this season. I'll be honest, I've heard from manga readers this is meant to be an innocent, wholesome show, but there is some sussy-wussy anime bullshit going on in the background here. Because at the end of the day, it's about an unemployed, degenerate man who wakes up one day to find himself as a cute, young anime girl. Yes, that's right. They've made a story about a Discord mod turning into his own profile picture.
Oh!
The creator of Kategori is back, and they just can't seem to get away from the casino setting, can they? My man's out here casually getting a royal flush, which has a 0.00154% chance of happening, or as a gacha gamer would call it, rather good odds. This is a dopey fun action series where everyone has a different bullshit power depending on whatever playing card they have. You got this girl, who has the power of Thai food. Then Americans be like, this is looking like it could be a lot of fun, but I think more people will be watching it.
Is this a JoJo reference?
Card captor Jojo. Alright, where's all the Isekai this season? Did someone say Isekai? Nah, I think this is a normal fantasy. Finally, a fantasy anime that goes, we don't need to copy every other fantasy Isekai.
Oh man, this has been hilarious.
Let's copy Attack on Titan instead. I kid. This is more Monster Hunter than it is Attack on Titan. I'm always excited to see promising anime original projects, and this one has yet to fully show its cards, so I'm definitely going to be keeping a close eye on this. If not only to keep track of how they handle the relationship between the main duo of this older guy and the younger looking teenage girl.
Oh my god!
What? Wow! Yeah! She said, yo, get the... Yo, so get that behind this bitch. You can't say that's... Yo, come get this man right now. What's Mr. Policeman?
And what's the best way to save up for early retirement?
Oh
Just
my
embezzle your
god.
money to another world. You know, we've had enough morally correct power fantasy protagonists. I'm glad there's finally a girl who's showing us what Isekai was always meant to be about. Escaping the IRS. Holy Jesus, how many more Isekai fantasy shows do we have this season? We got an actual farming Isekai this time, where they do real farming instead of killing dragons with carrots or whatever the hell this is. I don't think you've seen every ridiculous Isekai power-up imaginable, but campfire cooking in another world with my absurd skill has introduced possibly the most overpowered ability an Isekai protagonist has ever acquired.
What?
Amazon Prime. Chilling in my 30s after getting fired from the Demon King's army? Finally, an Isekai protagonist with a worthless power I can relate to. Being 30.
Damn.
There's yet another fantasy about an Otome game villainess. To its credit, this one has a pretty unique premise. Instead of a girl getting isekai'd into an Otome game, the in-game characters can actually hear their players' Let's Play commentary as the voice of God. We finally got lock-picking lawyer in another world. Dude gets isekai'd just to find himself opening chests for his party. Reborn to the Master of Blade, from Hero King to Extraordinary Squire, looks alright actually. It's always refreshing to see dragons that not only aren't CG, but looks good. And I can say that about the rest of this show as well. It looks way better than it has any right to be, but with so many isekai and fantasy shows airing this season, I might actually have to be selective with which shows I watch, which is why I've had to put all my chips into one isekai pick this season. It would probably be this. The Revo! Of the reincarnated princess and young...
Alright, okay, you're back to my book of good taste. I know we have some differences. We disagree on some things here and there. You know what we disagree on. But for this one, I forgive you. All your past transgressions, I'm gonna let it go. But this is my daughter, nigga. Sorry.
Genius Lady may sound like a title designed to give your brain an aneurysm, but it's a show that instantly charms you into its world and characters. It's one of those shows that actually tries to tell a classic fantasy story over doing bullshit isekai stuff, and a lot of this is down to the protagonist being an absolute force of nature.
Yes. Literally should be dead.
I am convinced she's the reincarnation of Chisato in a fantasy world.
Yes!
She takes over any scene with her infectious energy. But I know. There's a lot of Isekai this season. What is this show doing that's more special than every other Isekai
Say the thing!
Right now?
Say it, Gigguk!
Gay girls, isn't it?
Yes!
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that.
That's all I wanted to hear. That's Gigguk Winter Anime 2023. I was at 2013. Yeah, man. It felt good to be up on a lot of the shows that he was talking about. It really hit me in my chest. I was like, yo, he's talking about that. I watched it. He's right. He's wrong. It's dope. Yeah, but when he said the thing, say it, do the thing. Say it, Gigguk. Why do we love it? Because it's two shawties going after each other. I love to see it. I never would have thought there'd be an Isekai, and there's other things about it that it does differently. The whole dynamic with the brother and the family. Good anime dads exist in this show. She's completely deranged, but at the same time, perfectly balanced in understanding her placing and how to go about getting things done. And she has a goal that's not like too overly insane, but like if she could pull it off, like, yo, it's dope. And she's also helping society as she goes. It's a beautiful damn show. I think I tried to say as much without spoiling, and I hope I did a good job on that, because the Revolution Princess, or whatever the show's called, we call it Revo. Nah, it's fire. That is the show so far this season that I'm really liking. I thought it was interesting. Oh, you know what? You know what it is? I was gonna say I'm surprised he didn't cover some of the other shows, but I gotta remember things like My Hero, things like Blue Lock. That was technically the end of 2022 that just carried into this season. He's talking about stuff that's just starting this season, so that's why a lot of those got left out or omitted or just skipped over, which makes sense. It really does make sense, because I was thinking currently running shows he's gonna talk about, but he already covered those in the last one, so there's no reason to do it in this one, right? Or like his best of 2022. So for that reason, like, no, that makes sense. He was just talking about stuff that just came out now. But yeah, all I hear is there's a lot of Isekai, there's a lot of power fantasies coming out. One thing I will say, and I'm gonna say this, and I don't care how people feel about Misfit Season 2, iffy, bro, iffy as hell. I feel like the first couple episodes are super rushed, made no sense. The flexing is fire. The shawties, fire. Got the girls singing in the background, doing all kinds. I know saying, oh, you think cause you dot. All that's fire, right? But for me, I'm actually trying to follow the plot, and the plot's not plotting, bro. The plot's not plotting. They did have one or two good episodes before they went on hiatus for a little bit. So I'm interested to see what's gonna happen when they come back, and if it picks back up, if they're gonna do, like, I don't know. I just feel like that Misfit Season 2 is doing a worse job of what they did in Season 1. Season 1 was good because they would tell you people, they would introduce them, move on, and then you see them again later. But I feel like in the Season 2, there's a lot of people that they just mention one time, and then you see them in the very next episode, and you're supposed to act like you know who that is. It's like, I've never seen you. Why do you think I would know that's who you are? That I know that I'm supposed to know who this person is who just popped up to run the ones, you know what I mean? But that's just me. I think some people will disagree. I think some people will be like, yo, Misfit Season 2 is doing what it does, but I don't know, man. I don't know. But it was interesting to see a lot of the things that we probably won't watch. We are watching, me and Lee are watching the dog anime, but that's on Patreon only. All I'll say about that dog anime is those girls need father figures in their life, and they need to go to church. Cause oh my god. But it's Yukimoto said it's Shadow and me for real. If you made this far, you haven't already, drop a sub, drop a like. Whole thing's gonna be here. Also on Patreon, link in the description. Check that out. Uncut, unreleased anime reactions reside there. Go peep them, you'll love them. There's some free stuff too, so you can kind of get a preview of what's over there. Go check that out. I'm your man behind the cam, as always. Never forget, stay nasty, y'all. You wanna go? Oh, right, I'm really fucking shaking, bro.